You know, I'm 84 today, but I feel like I'm 48.
My name is Chris Mystic Moss, King of the Dragons, and this video is about Jake Paul versus someone that you probably wouldn't expect. Hit the like and subscribe. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson's going down July 20th of 2024. A lot of people out there are saying, hey, Jake, you're fighting an older man. The guy's 30 years your elder. Why would you even think about competing against a legend like Mike Tyson? I mean, this guy's best days are way past him. This guy's smoking weed. He's having fun doing podcasts. And you're going to pull him off the couch and you're going to fight him in Texas, AT&T Stadium. You're going to drag him in there on Netflix and beat up an old man? Well, I say this is the greatest fight of all time. Mike Tyson is the most legendary boxer out there, and Jake Paul is on the verge of being one of the greatest boxers of all time. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, look at this guy. His mouth is open, and is that a tongue ring or is that spit? What is it, jizz? What? Regardless, I mean, this guy is a legend over here in the making, and this guy is already a legend. I mean, who is not going to watch this fight? If you got Netflix, of course you're going to tune into this, right? Look at the tail of the tape, 27 years old versus 57. I mean, people think that's far apart. It really isn't. It's only 30 years. 9-1 Jake Paul versus a 50-6 fighter. There you go. That makes up the time difference, right? This guy over here is fighting YouTubers, basketball players, washed up MMA fighters. I mean, come on. Is he really a boxer? Nah. The only boxer that he fought, he lost to. So think about it. This is a very even matchup over here. Jake Paul doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's getting into. This guy over here is going to be a big problem for Jake Paul, but Jake Paul should be victorious because he is the younger man. And what I want to talk about is the next matchup for Jake Paul. MyBookie. Promo code MMA-Holes for 10% match on your first deposit. The next matchup that should definitely happen. I mean, think about it. Let me put this into perspective. You may be laughing at me, but I'm completely serious about this. He fought Anderson Silva, for God's sakes. I mean, Anderson Silva, isn't he 50 years old? Like, how old is he? And Jake Paul got the job done against him. Once he gets past this guy over here, he looks on to bigger and better things. When I throw this name at you, you may be a little shocked. You may be like, oh my God, Mystic Moss, are you on drugs? Why would you say something like this? Hold on, wait. I got a legend for you. I got a legend right here, the person that should be facing Jake Paul next after he runs through this washed up bum over here, Mike Tyson. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Chuck Norris. You know of Chuck Norris? First person ever voted into the Black Belt Hall of Fame. From 1965 through 1980, he won many state nationals and international championships. He won at least 30 tournaments. In addition, Norris was the former world professional middleweight karate champion, a belt that he held for 6 years. Norris eventually played his fighting skills into an acting career that showcased his smooth voice and powerful roundhouse kicks. He's best known for the TV series Walker, Texas Ranger, as well as action flicks including The Way of the Dragon, The Hitman, The Delta Force, and Missing in Action. This man over here, Chuck Norris, is a legend. That's what Jake Paul does. He's the legend slayer. And over here is a man that you may think is old, but I mean, you have to keep on leveling up. And Chuck Norris is the next level after Iron Mike Tyson. This video was posted on Chuck Norris's 84th birthday.
You know, I'm 84 today, but I feel like I'm 48. God bless you all.
You see that guy over there? 84 years old. Look at the speed in this guy's punches. The youth is still in him. Mike Tyson, 57. Jake Paul needs to move up a level. He needs to fight another legend. Chuck Norris is the guy. This man over here does not mess around. Chuck Norris, look at him.
You know, I'm 84.
Look at the speed in the man's hands. Laser fast.
You know,
I can't even believe he's 84 years old. Could you imagine where these guys could fight? This fight, I mean, it could be on Mars, for God's sakes. Elon Musk could freaking fly these guys to Mars and they can compete over there on the biggest stage in the world, the first ever Mars event. That would be insane. I mean, the sky is the limit. Space is the limit. Who knows where you could put this fight? Jake Paul, Chuck Norris needs to happen. Jake Paul being only 27 years of age, Chuck Norris, 84. And by the time they fight, Chuck Norris will be approaching 90 years of age. Perfect. Jake Paul currently has 6 KOs after Mike Tyson KO. That would be 7 for Jake Paul. Chuck Norris, the body count is endless. Jake Paul is 6'1", Chuck Norris 5'8". Perfect. Jake Paul weighing in at 199 pounds. Chuck Norris soaking wet, about a 165. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fight to make, whether they put it in a boxing ring, inside an octagon, on the PFL stage, wherever you want to put this thing. This is the fight to make. Jake Paul versus Chuck Norris. Look at this man's hands once again.
You know, I'm 84 today, but I feel like I'm 48. God bless you all.
There is only one more challenge for Jake Paul after he defeats Chuck Norris. The final boss, his name is Muhammad Ali. They will dig him up from his grave, throw him in a ring, and Jake Paul will have his greatest test of all time. And once he gets past Muhammad Ali and defeats his dead corpse, Jake Paul will be known as the greatest boxer who ever stepped foot in a ring. Let me know who will win, Jake Paul or Chuck Norris. Also, if you have any other ideas of who Jake Paul should fight, let me know down below.